guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host sellssi, and today I'm going to conclude my video on my probable squad for the World Cup qualifier game versus Nigerian Super Eagles. As the Super Eagles have released their squad with players on standby, Ghana is set to release the squad this week, and that's next week, and late next week on Friday or in the midweek we'll get the squad that will be playing versus Nigeria. It will be interesting to see who makes it from this speculated squad that I've been naming for the past few days now. I started with the goalkeepers, the defenders, moved on to the midfielders, and I'll make an edit on the midfielders because Andre Ayew, the talks about the rescinding of the decision in terms of an appeal doesn't look promising. So I would place Elisha Owusu in his stead. Many people are recommending a lot. I do not have all the answers, and I'm not part of the technical team. So obviously, not the players I name here, not all of them will be called up, and there will be others that I don't mention here that will be called up. So those blasting and bashing me in the comments, take it easy. This is based on speculation that I have made my own homework on, and what I'm thinking the coach will also depend on to name the squad. So nothing concrete here on that front. As usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. Follow us on our social media handles, Sahara Football over social media, Kweku Fiawi, myself on Twitter. It's in the description. But it's been an interesting couple of days for some of the Ghanaian players. I'll start with the Nigerian Super Eagles goalkeeper, Okoye. He had an interesting game in his club side. Now, the Maduka Okoye had a man of the match performance actually yesterday in the Sparta Rotterdam win against the Vitesse. He made 9 saves and also saved a penalty. Quite an eventful game for him. He was attacked by Vitesse fans and the game was suspended. Quite an interesting night for him. Daniel Kofi Tre as well is still scoring goals for fun. He scored a brace for his club side, St. Pauline, their 3-1 win. I'll talk about him extensively on Monday. And Sule Ali Muntari, the talks for him to join the Black Stars has intensified once again after his performance versus Kumasi Asante Kotoko in the President's Cup, which they won. Baka Galka chairman is pushing for him to be included in the squad. All these are talks ongoing in the background. We'll see how the technical team react to all of this and whether they will pay heed to anything of that nature. Without much ado, let me go into the strikers, the striking position for the Ghana Black Stars. It was not easy putting this list together. We are short in the striking position. No prolific goal scorer since Baby Jetta Samuajan left, but these are the guys I think can do the job versus the Nigerian Super Eagles. Antoine Semenyo, he would be making his debut for the Ghana Black Stars, and Antoine in Bristol City in the championship has been impressing a lot. He has been named the player of the month for Bristol City this season, and he is looking to join the Ghana Black Stars. The Black Stars had initiated contact with him and I started processes for him to join the Ghana national team, and I think he will be a great addition, a breath of fresh air. He has played 21 games, 15 of them being starts, average of 70 minutes per game. He has played 6 goals and 8 assists. There are goals in him, and him describing himself here is quite interesting. He talks about himself. He says, in terms of who I am, I'm a bit closer in my game to, I would say, Drogba. He could play with his feet and run in behind and dribble too. It's probably a little bit more like me. So he models his game after Didier Drogba. Would need the Didier Drogba-like man versus Nigeria. 2 Team of the Week appearances he has made this season, and we are looking to see him shine for the Ghana Black Stars versus Nigeria come the 25th and the 29th. So Antoine Semenyo is one guy I would say should not be missed out in the squad. The next player I'll look at is Afena Chan. Yes, recently Afena Chan unfortunately was removed from the first team of AS Roma. He has been reinstated, and it was for him to focus on his injury and to recover well. Back in the AS Roma team that will be playing with Atlanta this weekend, and he has played 12 games for AS Roma, 4 of them being starts, 2 goals, 0 assists, 1 team of the week appearance. Those 2 goals coming versus Genoa, and Afenajan, still a young man. I don't think probably he will accept a call-up into the national team. I don't know whether he will accept a call-up. I'm still doubting whether he's still 100% ready to play for Ghana, but I would call him up for this game. A bit par road nonetheless, he would play in this one, but Afenajan, one of the players I would call up. Richmond Boache Yado, the Beta Jerusalem man who scored a goal in the African Cup of Nations for Ghana in the final game versus Comoros. Unfortunately, Ghana lost that one and were knocked out of the African Cup of Nations. Boache Yado has spoken in the past about taking over the mantle and filling in the void left by Baby Jetta Samuajan, but till now he has not been given ample opportunity to prove that point. He has had his times with the Ghana Black Stars. Unfortunately, when he was called up in the World Cup qualifiers group stages, he has not proven himself for us. Hopefully he does that this time around when called upon. He is not prolific in terms of goal scoring, but we hope to rekindle his form ahead of this Nigerian Super Eagles game. He's one of the strikers that I would call up for this game. The Beta Jerusalem man, having a good time in that team. He scored close to 4 goals this season for them. Jordan Ayew, not everyone's favorite person right now. Jordan has played 24 games, 18 of them being starts. He scored just 1 goal, and that 1 goal ended his 43-game goalless streak. Not something you would want to hear about a striker, but most people say Jordan's best position is on the wings, and he provides much more than just scoring goals. But if you are the striker of the team, I will mostly be judging you on goals. Well, we are told not to focus so much on statistics, but it's hard not to look at that. He, however, has 3 assists this season, and Jordan Ayew will surely be in the Black Stars team. I can bet my last penny on it, and not because I think he should be starting. I feel Jordan should be starting from the bench, but probably the staff and coach know why they play him. And I have to be honest with you blatantly, I don't think he does well enough to merit a start. He should be starting from the bench, but we'll see what happens. But Jordan Ayew is one of the players that I will call up into the national team in the striking position. Caleb Ekuban, yes, just Genoa man who has scored just 1 goal for them this season. He's played 22 games and 15 of them start. He scored 1 goal, provided 2 assists in Italy for his club side Genoa. Caleb Ekuban moved there this season, and it has not been so great for him, not finding the back of the net with as much frequency as he was finding in Turkey. But he is someone who has played with the national team and made his debut under coach Kwesi Appiah, where he scored the winner versus Kenya, 1-0 win that brought him to the limelight. Unfortunately, he's known for also being the one who got us knocked out in the African Cup of Nations in 2019 after missing his penalty versus Tunisia. Caleb Ekuban, another player I would call up into the national team. This season has not been great for him, but he will be looking to prove doubters wrong for the Ghana Black Stars versus Nigeria. Emmanuel Jesse, another player who was given the chance under coach CK Akono but really failed to impress. Emmanuel Jesse is a player who I have seen had so much potential but has not been living up to the billing. He is someone who missed out on the African Cup of Nations, and it's quite surprising if you think about it, because most of our strikers, he was a bit above them in terms of abilities. Emmanuel Jesse has played 26 games, 25 of them being starts, 4 goals and no assists for him. We'll be looking to make it into the national team and to probably prove doubters wrong and find the back of the net versus the Nigerian Super Eagles. Jesse will be playing for Ghana, and many feel he has not been given ample time to prove himself. Against Nigeria, he could do just that. The final player here for me will be Joel Famir, who plays for Orenburg in Russia. Right now, the issues happening in Russia, I doubt if he can really make it, but if he can, I would include him. 16 games, 10 goals, 14 starts, 0 assists. There he is the highest goal scorer of all the strikers we have in the Black Stars pool. Joel Famir will be in the national team for me. He needs to be used well. All these players we call and all these players I'm mentioning need to be used well in the national team, because some players play according to a system, and if the system does not suit them, we might not reap the benefits that they are supposed to give us. So these are the players I'll be calling as the forward line, the strikers: Joel Famir, Emmanuel Jesse, Caleb Kuman, Jordan Ayew, Afena Jan, and Antoine Semenyo. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box on this one. That brings the conclusion to my series on the possible Black Star squad. The strikers are set. What do you think? I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Enjoy the weekend.